What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the Blitz City Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Orr. Today, I am with my guy, the number one source for everything Bulldog related, Terrence Tucker. I figured, why not get my guy we the guys from Bulldog content? Why not get my guy to help me on this interview for a very special talent, man. One who I heard all about back when he was in high school. So I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get him on here. But hey. This is KZ Adams, all right, a local legend in the state. He's back at South Carolina State. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw Tuck's post. Y'all know what it is now. He's here. He's joining us backfield. KZ, thank you so much for being on today, brother. How you doing?
We're doing good. How you doing?
We great over here, dog. We great. So I want to kick it off, right? I want to kick it off by asking you a question about your play style because – I heard a lot about you. I didn't know who you were specifically because I'm like from the Low Country in South Carolina, but I knew you was in Columbia, and it was this Facebook group with South Carolina State sports, and I always saw KZ Adams. That name, it stuck with me. And then now that I found out I was getting you, I was like, okay, let me look him up. And I saw the tape, and I said, okay, damn, hold on, dude, good. But it was one picture that really stuck with me, and I'm gonna need you to explain this to me because I saw this picture and it made me think that you are running back like Nelly from Longest Yard type stuff. So I need you to explain this picture to me. What the hell?
Yeah,
bro, how you even end up in that position, fam? How you? That tells me you just crazy elusive out here. So do you remember that play? Run that back towards me.
I remember we played Newberry and it was at Fairfield Central. I can't really specifically remember that play. I just knew that I stood up. Actually, when I put my hand down, I was still up. Obviously, I was trying to put it on my highlight tape, but I was it wasn't enough. It was just I only had a 12-yard run, and that happens. And the dude caught a good shot of it, and that's all. So, yeah, that I was still up, but I still got tackled. So, but it was a cool little picture, man. They had it all over in the newspaper and stuff like that. So it was good stuff. Yeah, I can't really.
This goes to show you just how good my man is. You say only a 12-yard run, it ain't nothing. He wanted more. You feel me?
Yeah. Yes,
all right, so. Tuck, as you know, KZ is well accredited in high school.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, you led the nation in rushing yards.
Give them the numbers.
3,343 yards and 42 touchdowns.
Splash.
Insane numbers. Insane numbers. You were a Mr. Football finalist. You had over 3,000 yards as well in 2021. You was the number 2 all-time leading rusher in South Carolina history.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. He's a 3-time All-State selection. He's a North-South All-Star game participant. 311 yards in the state championship game. My God, bro. My God.
Listen.
Yeah.
With that being said, KZ, because we're giving you your flowers right now.
Yeah,
Kobe's giving you your flowers right now.
Yeah.
And you deserve it, man. You put together a phenomenal high school career, man. We salute you. The moment my man Kobe hit me up and said, "Hey man, Casey's gonna be on the show," listen, nothing else mattered for this day, right? Nothing else mattered today. Okay, my life stopped. Okay, girls are calling my phone. Listen, you're going straight to voicemail tonight. Okay, KZ Adams gonna be on the show. All right, listen. My question real quick, because you heard Kobe, man, read those numbers off, and Kobe did his homework. Trust me, listen, he ain't bringing you on unless he do his homework. Okay? And so, with me growing up, man, in Columbia, South Carolina, I came to a lot of your games. I was there when you played Newberry High School, and I saw a lot of your games. And with me growing up, man, with cats, man, watching cats like Demetrius Summers, Derek Watson, and cats like that, man, Marcus Lattimore, put up huge numbers and get recruited by the big boys. like the South Carolinas and Clemson. How did you feel not being heavily recruited, right? Like, despite putting up huge numbers, man, video game numbers. How did you feel about not getting, getting the actual recruiting buzz that you feel you should have got?
I wasn't really like upset or nothing like that. I mean, sometimes I did get down, but sometimes I didn't. I just knew that I was gonna go to college, for free. So I wasn't worried about that. I knew I was gonna get into college and go for free. I never really obviously I seen other people, but I never compared myself. I always put my trust in God. So I just believed in him. I knew that he'd take care of me, and that's just basically what it was. I never was really like, why did it happen for me? I'm just more so like, I'm just blessed to be in this situation. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that would love to be in this situation. I'm just grateful just to be here and just to be able to do what I, did on that football field and stuff. So I was never really, I wouldn't say I wasn't really upset about it, because I still in college playing ball, still football. So I was good though. I'm straight. They didn't hurt me at all, actually.
Cool.
And you know what, Tuck? We was kind of on the same page, right, with your question, because I was actually gonna ask you with those numbers. Okay, I saw people advocating for you, like this guy needs to be SEC. Like I saw plenty of Gamecock fans wanting you to be on that roster. You know what I'm saying? And even though it didn't happen, what exactly was your recruiting process like? Who was interested? Who did call you? Like what was that like for you?
The recruiting process, you talking about when I hit the portal, or you talking about in high school?
Coming out of high school.
So coming out of high school, Georgia State was my first offer. So once I got them, I committed to them. So once I committed to them before my senior season, I barely heard from schools. The only schools that probably hit me up was probably like Mississippi State and like Virginia, and that's it. But I was just so focused on trying to win a championship in high school and wanted to be great and wanted to do what I want to do. So I really did that recruit. I kind of really shut it off, because I got me a place I'm going to go. I got a home, so I ain't worried about nothing. So boom, let me just focus on what I'm trying to accomplish. So that's how.
So, Case, thank you for that answer, also, man. Great question, Kobe. So many people may not know who you are. For those who just don't follow high school football like that, they may not know who you are. So the reason why we're asking these questions is because they may hear the actual numbers, but one number that really matters is your size. That's why people may think, well, damn, my man put up almost 10,000 yards in rushing, right? Yeah. Why wasn't he, recruited by the big guy? So you're 5'8", correct?
Yeah, correct.
5'8". So being that you're 5'8", right? And you probably heard your whole you're too small to go here, you're too small to go here, which probably, motivated you going forward, right?
Right.
But how did you feel? Because listen, man, we can't control our size out here.
Right.
But you put up some crazy numbers, man, despite, being 5'8", right? So going forward, man, when you signed with Georgia State, did you think that you would be able to actually, compete when you got to Georgia State, or did you think that you would still face some hurdles being 5'8"?
No one really no hurdles at all.
Good.
I didn't play against LSU. We done played against all them guys.
Right.
I look at everybody running back team we playing against. I'm like, but we the same size. Why they hating on me? But then again, it's like, I don't know what they know. I don't know the coaches they know, the high school they went to and stuff like that. So obviously it's about the relationship to who they know and stuff like that. Because, I mean, I didn't see plenty of backs. I seen two backs that was shorter than me. I'm like, but it's just, that's just how God written it. So I'm not really big on it. It's whatever God wants for me, and that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted just be my best. And obviously the question you was talking about when I got to Georgia State, it wasn't really I got to come in there and okay, my size going to bring me down. One of my best friends named Marcus, he going to Missouri right now. And me and him literally the same size. So it's just about obviously one of these. I see the comment right there say Blake Corum. Blake Corum is literally, so it's just based on opportunities. I believe that nobody is greater than nobody. It's about the opportunity that you get.
Right. Well, I can say, and be before you take over, Kobe. Let me say this real quick. Just me watching you in high school, I thought you was a dog. Like, there's a thing between being a dog and then there's a dog. You know what I'm saying? You was a dog. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, people are crazy that they're not, you know what I'm saying, really banging out great high school door, man, great collegiate high school door, looking for this kid because he's a dog. Like, I know talent, I've been around high school football for a long time, and I know talent when I see it, and I'm so appreciative that you're on board because listen, going back to those years, bro, I thought we wouldn't have had a chance in hell to get you in the Orangeburg. So the fact that you're here, I'm so elated, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, of course.
So, get to Georgia State.
Right.
All right. This is a different world now. You know what I'm saying? This is college. You was the big fish, but now you at an FBS school. You in Atlanta. Eventually, no matter how good you is, everybody has that welcome to college football moment, that embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
What was yours? Describe that for me.
When I first got my first college hit, we was in practice. It was a scrimmage, dog. We was no, actually it wasn't even no scrimmage. I think it was just offense versus defense, just something like that, right? And my boy John Trey, and now he finna go to this. He went to Georgia State, but now he finna go to the Senior Bowl because he finna go to the NFL. And he gave me my first hit. Like it was on a option play. The quarterback ball to me, and I didn't see him coming. Obviously, I had to look at the ball. As soon as I caught the ball, I kind of like soon that turn, he hit me. Boom! I'm talking about. Everybody was like, "Oh!" I'm over here like, "Dang!" Like
welcome to the big leagues.
Huh?
Welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Because like the first 7 practices, I'm over here I'm doing my thing. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just like our first scrimmage. I mean, when we had when I had my freshman year, I had like 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first scrimmage that we had in the spring. So that's just what it was. He just wanted to, show it to me. But that's my dog. That's like one of my best friends. He be cutting my hair when I go back down there and stuff. So, and I'm just, he had to give it to me though. He was like, I had to do it to me. I got tired of the coaches saying we couldn't tackle you. So, it was cool though. That's my boy.
Okay. So you finally get through that. At some point, did you choose the red shirt, or did the coaches tell you we're going to red shirt you?
No. So I kind of chose the red shirt. It was kind of mutual. I would say. But I knew I wasn't gonna really play like that. I was like, yeah, just go ahead and redshirt. I just don't want to waste a year of just not playing. So let me just go. Obviously, try to get bigger, learn plays, just go through everything, and come in the spring and just kind of do it all over again to be my best. And that's just what it was. So,
and what's the difference between redshirt KZ and KZ now?
I would say when I redshirted, bro, it was probably one of the toughest things I ever had to do because I'm not playing. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm doing is just practicing. Right. It was real tough for me. I used to just be in my room sitting, just but I had to get out of my room because my thoughts usually take over. But I don't know. It'd be moments I just go work out, just after practice, just to go work out. Days it was tough. I used to have to call my mom a lot. She'd be like, "Dang!" She was like, "Man, son, you good? You got to worry about it. You good?" But then again, we went 4-8 that season. So I'm just thinking, I think I had an opportunity. Why I ain't having an opportunity to really play if we 4-8 or whatever? But I played the last 4 games, which was cool or whatever. But I mean. I would say it was the toughest thing I ever had to go through. That year of 2022 and 2023 is probably the toughest 2 years I ever had to go through in my life.
So let me ask you a question, KZ, because you touched on something that I was gonna bring up. Because I read where you had a big spring game or something like that, where you had 3 touchdowns and 200-some yards, 4 touchdowns.
Sir.
Wow.
Tuck, I swear, I don't know how you know when I'm about
Did
to
I get you, Kobe? Did I get
you?
you? My bad.
Oh, no. I mean that the good way. We just all play with it.
So, leaving that game, right? Walking off that field, man. What was your confidence like?
I mean, my confidence level was always like through the roof because I just believe in myself. That's all it is. But leaving that, I'm like, okay, boom. Like I know I got an opportunity to play this shit for real. Like, okay, being a backup, which is cool. I ain't got no problem with that. Like I shoot in running back games. Like now, like you gotta have like a couple backs to rotate, and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? So. Leaving the field, it was just more so like, everybody was in my face, cameras in my face. It felt kind of good. Felt like I was like, ooh, I missed the whole year without this. It kind of feel good, So, it was pretty straight. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Now, just for everybody watching, y'all know I'm still getting over this cold. So if I cut that camera off real quick, I don't want y'all to see all that. But we good. We gonna keep on going. Did you unless Tuck already asked this, after that performance, right? Did you have it in your head like, okay, they got to play me? Like, look, like y'all saw what I just did out here. Like, this is what the spring game for. You feel me? Like, I got to be the guy. Like, was that ever your mindset after that game?
I was just more so like, man, I got to play. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a competitor just like everybody else. Like, I think everybody wants to play. You know what I mean? And I felt like I deserved to play. Like, it just made me feel like I just did the performance for nothing. Because last season, I barely played. Mm-hmm. It's just like, it just made me feel like I did everything for nothing. But then again, it's like, I'm not leaving right in the path what God got for me. So I'm just going to, just work hard every single day, try to be the best me. I'm trying to win daily, every single day. And that's just basically what it was for me. Like, it was just, I can't really explain, but it was just more so like, yeah.
So let me ask you this question right here, because there came a point, because now we know how huge the whole transfer portal is, right? Mm-hmm. It's huge right now. Where were you at? Or when did it hit you when you realized, hey, man, it's time for me to go home?
Last spring. Wow. Spring game. Wow. After the spring game, and nobody knows this. I think my mom only knows this. And my trainer, Savell Newton. I was trying to leave.
Savell Newton, what's happening, cuz?
Yeah. So I was, after the spring game, because once I redshirted, I'm just like, man, like, you know what I mean? I already felt like already down. Like, I wasn't having no peace. I wasn't having fun. Like, and I just wanted better for myself. So after the spring, I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't even want to be here. Like, that's what I felt though. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, nah, just go through it this season, see how I work out, and boom. But I knew I felt it in my soul. I'm like, man, I gotta leave. Like, but I just stuck it out and did what I did. Like, so, and that's really what, like, I was thinking about that since last spring. That's how that was. And it's not like, like why or nothing. It was just more so like I just knew me, and I just wasn't happy. I wasn't finding peace when I was over there like that. After the spring game, yep. I was trying to go on. My mom was like, no, don't you do it. So yeah, that's the only thing. I'm for real, man. I'm telling you. The reason why I hit the port in December, I was like, I was telling my mom, I was like, look, Mom, if I go there another spring.
So she wanted you to stay in Atlanta.
Because I had optionally like an opportunity like to graduate in May, but I would have to take like 2 summer classes or whatever. So I'm
crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, oh nah, forget that. I'm like, Mom, if I go in there in the spring again, it's gonna be like a 40% chance I ain't gonna play football. That's how bad it got that bad for me. Like, I didn't.
Wow, bro. So, not to take you up, Kobe.
You good?
So,
you good?
You played cornerback in high school.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about switching positions?
You said corner. Did I ever think about switching?
Yeah.
Well, any position, I think he means.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you played cornerback in high school though.
I played corner, safety.
Well, you played everything in high school.
Right? Yeah.
But while you was at Georgia State, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like some players get to a school and they may not be getting the you know what I'm saying, reps let's say at one position, so they switch positions, right? So did you ever think about switching positions? Basically what I'm asking.
No, because I've been shooting. I mean, I played corner just because my coach was, hey, my coach wanted me to play it, so I just played it, and I just, I just wanted to be so great and just dominant. So I was like, man, I need to be on the field. I want to be on the time. So I mean, if he took me out, I was cool with it. Get a little breather if he would have did that. But I had never thought about like switching up positions. I just touchdowns, man. That's just
Well, just for the record, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
Now, KZ, man, watching your film, right? One thing came to mind. Like, this man is very elusive and he's very shifty, right? It's the way you move in between those tackles when you don't have a lot of space, but you somehow do it. You see what I'm saying? And you're able to find that hole and you take off. So I love your vision, but is there anybody that you model your game after who could be playing football currently or not playing football?
Was a lot of comparisons that I always get. I always get LaShawn McCoy, like Barry Sanders, like Ward Dunn, Amy. I mean, those are the guys I usually like. I mainly watch all the time, like Reggie Bush. Like I literally watch every type of running back, like DeAndre Swift, Julian Kaufman. Like, it's so many running backs that I watch try to make it into my game. But overall, though, I just like Barry, man. I really do. Like, I was watching his highlights early this morning around like 7:15 just to watch it, like just to get just to watch it. So.
Okay, and we got a fan question. Carolina Gent 06 wants to know, what would you say are your current strengths and weaknesses in your game?
So my weaknesses, I don't know. I would just say just my size, because I like to get in the trenches. I like to block. I can catch out of the backfield. I don't really. The weak really look, man. Look, I'm just.
If the weaknesses ain't really there, they ain't really there. I mean,
so you ain't got no weaknesses, KZ?
I'm just being honest. I don't know what I got.
You got time to be humble?
No, I'm just being honest. I'm trying to see what I could run the ball. I can catch. I can block. Only downfall is just like they look at my size, but outside of that, it's just like I don't know. I don't know what my weaknesses is. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I've never thought of that.
Yo, excuse me real quick, y'all. Shout out to my baby man, KL Witherspoon, man. That's my baby checking me out.
Okay. All right. Shout out.
Y'all better
Now, here's what I really want to talk about, right? When you're joining a running back room that consists of guys like Tyler Smith, who you know, okay? Yep. Tyler Smith and Josh Shaw, right? You're going into a room with the guy who you faced in high school, and if I remember his father posted correctly, the last time y'all saw each other, y'all shared the same field. You combined for 400 yards of total offense.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah.
400 yards of total offense. Now y'all are sharing a backfield.
Yeah.
Y'all are teammates. You and Tyler are teammates. What do you have? Y'all talked about this at all? Are y'all excited? What can we expect from that tandem now? Like, I just want to know, like, what can we expect from you, Tyler and Josh?
First off, excited, man. We so excited. I was on the phone with him before I even called Coach Berry and telling him that I'm coming. You know what I mean? How excited I was, man. I didn't even tell the coach, and I told the boy, I was like, "Hey, Tyler, hey, look, man, I'm the board, man. Let's run this up together. Let's do it." You know. So, him, Shaw, the other Tyler Smith, Tifo, like all them the guys, man. Like, for sure, it was just more so like I would have never ever think like I'd be playing with like Tyler, both of the Tylers. I remember Tyler Smith, the other one from Barnwell. He came to a Georgia State camp. I was trying to help him, get that recruiting process going over there and stuff. And then the fact that like he in a running back room with me. I mean they running back room now, so it's just more so like dang, like it feel good, man. It feel real good. I feel comfortable. I know most of my teammates that that I play with in high school went to go to state, so it's like it's gonna be great. But for me and Tyler, I think it's just so like dynamics. It's just like because that's like really like my brother. That's
Right.
really my brother. So you know what I mean. I want to see him win to the fullest, and he want to see me win to the fullest. And like we over here talking about what we gonna be roommates and stuff. So like I don't know.
Ain't that like Atlanta?
Let me ask you this: who faster? who faster out of you and Tyler?
Who faster?
Yeah.
I would. That's a good question. That's a really good question, man. I would say I'm more quick. He maybe got the speed. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Both of y'all quick and fast, man. Both of y'all.
I just think I'm quick though.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. Okay, so you leaving one coach who was kind of, high spirited coach, man, high strong, very energetic, very passionate coach is Sean Elliott, correct?
Right.
And now you coming to Coach Barry, who is somewhat, similar, more personable, and you said that you were kind of you were somewhat familiar with Coach Barry because he tried to recruit you at Benedict, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so let's talk about that conversation, man. I remember watching the interview when you guys spoke, and you said you talked about God a lot, man, and just
oh yeah,
about religion and everything. Like, what was that conversation like when you first talked to Coach Barry?
Nah, so I actually I was sitting right here, just where I am. I was like, man, who FaceTimed me? So I answered the phone call, and it was him, right? He had a suit on and everything. We was just talking, and like I said, the first like couple minutes we was just in there talking about Jesus. I'm just like, dang, like off the rip, that's already 90% in. It's like I'm super big on God for sure. So we were just talking about that, just talking about just like what is he trying to like accomplish. I asked him what kind of coach he is, like do you yell a lot, do you not yell a lot? Like just little stuff like that. I got to know all that,
Yeah.
So he was real cool, man. He was real genuine, he was real fair. The conversation went real good. I mean, I called him the other day actually, and we was just talking and stuff like, just he's just waiting for me to get there, and just like it's just stuff like that. He's a real cool dude, man.
So,
yeah.
So one more question for you. So, when you when you made the decision, what did your parents say?
The decision to transfer?
Yeah. Oh well, to South Carolina State, that is.
Oh, so when I think that was crazy. Look, so my mom, she really don't care where I go. She just want me to have fun and just want me to be the best version of me.
Right.
So we was actually we was in my room, and she came in and she just started talking to me and stuff. I was like, Mom, I might go to state. She's like, okay, cool. Well, if you want to go to state, let's go ahead and get this stuff going. She was just more so just ready to get it out of the way because I'm like, what you over here stressing about? Like, I'm like, but that conversation was just real cool. I just told my mom, look, I'm going to state. And she was just more so like, okay, cool. That's good. I think that's good for you. Close to home, 45 minutes away. I ain't got to go far, just stuff like that. So she was cool with it.
See, I like moms.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shout out to moms.
Yeah, that's my hope.
Yeah.
I just want to know, when you talk to Coach Barry, did he give you the mailman got to go to work speech?
Like you talking about like getting a job?
He heard it yet.
He heard it yet.
That's gonna be one more when he hears.
Believe it's coming though. You better believe it's coming.
Hope it's good. I don't know.
No. You good.
Are there any goals that you have for this upcoming season? If so, what are they?
So my goals are not really like anybody else's goals, really. Like my goals are more so like I can't wait to get interviewed to talk about God and what how this game was. That's like goals for me. Like I don't set, goals like statistics and stuff like that, just to get like, oh yeah, my goal is to get 1K and like 10 touchdowns and stuff. I never set no goals. I just go out there and try to be the best version of me. I go out there and try to give it everything I got every single down, and I just live with the results. I never set goals for myself. The only goal I really set is just, okay, I got to talk about Jesus when I do interviews. When I get an opportunity to spread light, let's talk about Jesus. That's the only thing. That's probably like my only like goal for. I don't really do other things.
I love that. I actually love
Good.
that.
Good.
So I know God is a big part of what you do. So when I because I'm about to ask you, like, do you have a pregame routine? And I know God is part of it. At least I guess it is.
Yep.
But what's your pregame routine before every game?
So usually, like, you talking about just like the whole day, or you just talking about just like before the game for to happen, like
we can do the whole day. Let me know.
So if we have like a 7:30 game, obviously we got to be at this facility probably like a little around like early or whatever. I don't know how that thing, but I would say, like, let's say I wake up, I probably drink a lot of water and a lot of Pedialyte. I've been doing that since high school, so I just do that every single game. I do that. I listen to a lot of R&B music to keep my soul and everything down. And I usually just basically, like, I get turned in the locker room, but not really. I'm just keeping my body low key, and just most of the time I'm kind of like just trying to think about what I'm finna do. Think about what I gotta like achieve. What is like my lineman thinking? Like, just little stuff like that. So, because without the line, what is KZ?
He ain't going nowhere.
Right. So it's stuff like that. I don't really do nothing. I don't really got no ritual. I just listen to like just calm music. Most of the time, I'm praying. Shoot, I pick up a Bible sometimes and just read. So basically, what is that? Just always been. I've always been like that.
Okay.
So Casey, let me ask you a quick question. So now high school we saw 17.
17 again.
Right, college we saw 17. Will we see 17 in Orangeburg?
17 again.
Oh, okay. That's how you feel, Casey?
Yeah, man. I just always.
Why is 17 so important to you?
Okay, it's not really important to me. Okay, so my freshman year, one of my coaches, his name Coach Bear, and he told me I was gonna play varsity. And he was like, "Look, this is the smallest jersey on varsity. Here you go." So I'm like, "The 17." I'm like, I wanted like number 6. I always wanted to stay in that single digit number like range and stuff. And I remember looking at the jersey my freshman year. I was like, "Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm about to make this 17 grand. I gotta make this look good." So you know what I mean? So I always stayed with it, and that's just how it is.
I feel you.
Okay. Now we got another fan question here. Shout out to Mr. Bethia. He wants to know, what is KZ listening to before the game in his AirPod? Y'all must know what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you your pregame playlist, man.
Okay, so my playlist is more so like, it's most people like, it's a rapper called Major 9. I listen to a lot. Like Lil Papa is another artist that I listen to. I'm not really big on like Lil Baby and like Young Boy like that and like Rod and stuff. But my playlist is just consists of just like music that like like I said, it's just like more so like just calm R&B type of music. And like if I'm trying to get hyped, then maybe I'll put on like some Young Boy or something like that and just like, try to get my mind, That's it. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm just really trying to focus on the game.
I like it. As we get down to the last few questions of this interview, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions that you want to ask KZ, please type them down and we will get them going for you. But Tuck, you got something you want to ask?
Yes, sir. I sure do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mr. Adams, we know that you are a lover of the theater. You love to act and whatnot, right? Something like that. Love of theater. And we know that South Carolina State has a wonderful program. And will you be seeking to actually join that program as well?
Absolutely, drama. Yeah, absolutely.
Right, the drama program.
Yeah, I want to act. I want to do commercials and all that, and just the whole night. I want to produce. I want to do everything. So that's number one. That's probably the number one reason why I went to Georgia State, because it's in downtown Atlanta, and I wanted to build good relationships with people that actually like into that business for real, and which I did. You know what I mean? I know some great people I can shoot. So yeah, that's just what I want to do. Like I always wanted to be in movies and stuff. So nothing ain't gonna stop that. I'm just trying to accomplish my goals.
I see that in your future, man.
I like that. So
me too.
You being big on God, right? I just found out that gospel music on the gym playlist go hard.
Oh, it go hard.
It go hard. I didn't know that, until I saw Cam when he was working out to the Hezekiah Walker, and I was like, oh, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tried it. Do you incorporate gospel music when you working out?
No. No. When I'm out, no, I'm in there. I'm trying to kill myself. I'm in there. I need killing music. I need some, I need some music that's gonna make me want to put on freaking 4 or 5, some crazy.
Dog said no.
Yeah.
He said, nah, not dig.
Nah, Slim.
I'm in the trying to work. They're trying to like be the best. So
Yeah.
Okay. B-Dad Cole wants to know, speaking of the offensive line, has he watched any of SC State's games this past season, and what is his opinion of them? Also, has he had a chance to speak to any of them?
Yeah, so first of all, I've seen just the Howard game, and obviously I know 2 of my boys. One of my boys named Eli, one of my boys named Wes. They play offensive line for State. And my boy Nate, obviously play offensive line for State. So yeah, I talked to most of them boys, Eric and all them boys. Like I didn't see them boys play, so I know what they bring. All of them coming back. So for sure, like when Jawan freaking ran for 237 or something like that, and I don't know who. I guess who against
versus Howard. That was the homecoming.
Yeah, Howard. Yeah. So I'm like, if he got that, oh yeah, that's all I need to see. I don't need to see nothing else. So and plus they all coming back. They got the chemistry. So once I build that chemistry, just with them guys, I already know most of them already. So it's just me getting in there. So that's yeah. And what was the other thing she said? What is his opinion?
Oh, like have you had a chance to speak to any of them? If you have.
Oh yeah, I speak to them all the time.
Okay, so guys, if y'all don't have any other questions, man, let me just say off rip, Casey, this was a fun interview, man. This was a fun interview, and I thank you. I really do thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be on. I don't want this to be the only time that you on here. You know what I'm saying? I want to have you back on for sure. Are you planning on enrolling early to be a part of spring practice, or how's that working?
I think I move in on Thursday. Starting school.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
I'm wasting notes. I love it.
I'm not, bro. I'm ready. Like I'm just so pissed off. Like in a good way though. Like in a good way. Like, I just got so much to prove. Like. But I used to like. I was telling my mom and stuff. I always tell my mom, like, I look at it like a blessing for me not really playing like I did for like 2 years or whatever, because like, my body feel too good right now. My body feel like 200%, 300%. So like, that's the blessing of it, that my body feel good. But yeah, that's just basically what it is. And I'm just really ready to work. That's it. Put my head down and work and become a leader, be able to motivate the guys and stuff like that.
Oh, see this? Okay. See, that's all I have from Tuck. You got any more questions?
Hey, I'm good, man. I didn't heard enough, man. I'm so thankful, man. I'm so elated, man. Welcome home. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, Kobe. We appreciate you having us on. And I just want to say, man, stay focused, man. South Carolina State, we're a family, man, and not just for the not just for the next 2-3 years, but for the next 40 years. And so, you see me and Kobe somewhere, man, you need anything, got any questions or whatever, holler at us, dog. Okay, we are not strangers to you. You are family now.
Don't hesitate. I can't wait till camp either, because I'm ready to see y'all. I'm ready to see the boys back. Yeah. I'm so ready.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all.
So, any final message for Bulldog Nation before we get out of here?
Just get your popcorn ready, right?
Come on now.
Come on. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. All right, do not forget, we got 2 more interviews coming with 2 more Bulldogs that's transferring in as well. Okay, Thursday night, 7:30, same time as this one. We got Caden High from Benedict, wide receiver, freshman All-American. That kid was phenomenal for Benedict last year. He's gonna be in here Thursday. Tuck gonna be in here for that one as well. Also, this Sunday, the new quarterback we just got from the NIU. That's 6:30 p.m. We already set the time for that, so be back. All right, we giving y'all the content that y'all want now that we got our recruits coming in. KZ, we gonna get up with you, bro. We gonna keep everybody updated on you. Hey, thank you again, man. This was a blast.
Yeah,
Big up, y'all. I see y'all. Take care.
Right. I see
All
y'all.
right. Shout out Miss Campbell too. Love Miss Campbell. You know we love you.
Miss Campbell, what's that, Miss Campbell?
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all be safe out there, man.
All right, y'all.
All righty.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So one last reminder. All right. This Thursday, Caden High, our new all conference freshman wide receiver going into his sophomore year. He will be on from Benedict. Thursday, 7:30, and then Sunday at 6:30, our new quarterback that we just got.
Mason Kidd.
Yeah. I did. His name. Y'all, I got a lot going on. Yeah. But hey, they both gonna be on. All right, Thursday 7:30, Sunday 6:30. Y'all just be on the lookout for that. All right, so we gonna catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out. I really appreciate it. And let's continue to do that for the next 2 interviews that we got this week. And yeah, man, we gonna see y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Be easy.
Peace.